Mornings are debatably one of the most stressful parts of my whole entire day. Are you ready to go to school? Yeah. Let's get it. This is the first moment, the first part of the day. You like, just relax just a little bit, just a little bit. It's been too long. Time flies, I didn't even realize it, but it's been 20,000 miles since I did a video on my wife's GMC Terrain. So I brought it down to the dealership today for an oil change, depth fluid, and to get it clean, but I'm kind of running out of time here. So I want to give you guys an update on the vehicle, how it's been since it got a transmission about 20,000 miles ago. So for all of you guys that don't know, this is a 2018 GMC Terrain diesel. And before we start talking about the transmission, the issues that we have with the transmission, and how it's doing now, first I'd like to talk about some things that I didn't really expect whenever I first bought it. I knew when I bought this car that it was gonna take diesel exhaust fluid. I knew that from the very beginning, but I kind of thought that that diesel exhaust fluid would last oil change to oil change. So like today, I brought it in for an oil change, they topped the tank off. That's kind of how I thought it would be. I'm hoping that I'm the only one that's experiencing this, but every 3,000, 3,500 miles, I'm having to fill the tank back up because the car is telling me that it's empty. So we don't want to be sitting on the side of the road. It's just something that we're having to do, and it's something that I didn't quite expect to have to put so much effort into it. I just want to add that I'm not basing this depth fluid thing off of money. We do 36-month leases, so at the end of our lease, we'll have 36,000 miles. That's less than $200 for the full cost of ownership. So it's nothing about the money, it's just more of a nuisance, more of something that I didn't really plan on. And yeah, since that was kind of negative, I feel like I have to follow this up with a positive, and that is the day that we bought this vehicle, our lease was actually up on a GMC Acadia, and one of the things that kind of made me a little bit nervous was just space, just the pure space. Having the two kids you saw at the beginning of the video, there's always a lot of stuff that comes with us, and the GMC Terrain really has kind of overstated our expectations as far as space goes. Now granted, we haven't had to take it on full-blown road trips yet, but for what we use it for, it seemed to fit in pretty well. 25,000 miles and we still have the airbag sticker hanging from the glove box. Let's do this. There you go. I just want to reiterate this, I did not put the 20,000 miles on this vehicle. My wife actually did, so I'm just basing everything on this transmission off of what she's told me, pretty much. So really this morning was the first time that I've driven the vehicle, and quite frankly, it drove like all the other new trains on our lot, like all the other trains that I've done videos on. There was no issues. Everything's shifting fine, everything's operating as normal. It's kind of crazy because like I could not wait to get off work today. Like I could not wait to get off to finish this video and to get home. And I just spent the last, I just spent the last 15 minutes there. So hang on, let me tell you what other issues she's having with this car when it's safe to do so, because this is not safe. Did I totally just pull over to get a thumbnail? Absolutely. Yes, I did. It just drove really smooth on the way home from work. The only other issue that we have is a little bit electronical, and I have not experienced this yet. This is all on her. So supposedly what happens is whenever you go to the navigation, it just completely locks up, like it just doesn't work. And again, like that's not something that I've personally seen. Just another issue that, it's just another issue that she's been having. So can't get it to duplicate it. I'm just gonna end this video tonight, guys, by saying that I've sold a lot of these vehicles, and quite frankly, this specific one has had more problems than really any that I've seen in the industry. So this is kind of a fluke. Show you some happier videos of the GMC Terrain right behind this. Have a good night, guys. Bye.